KTRS. This hour is presented by Affordable Kitchens and Baths. Visit them today at affordablekitchensandbaths.net.
8:37, the Big 550 KTRS. After 8 years of doing the show, Kat Neville just found out that I'm a child. I have not had.
I assumed, but now it's been confirmed.
I have not had caviar, and I don't like it. And
how can you say that you don't like something you've never tried?
Because it looks yicky. It's fish eggs.
Oh, my goodness. Your mother would be so disappointed in you.
My mother's disappointed with me, regardless of whether I eat caviar or not.
But just writing off an entire thing before you've tried it, I mean, you're actually being unfair to yourself. You're assuming that you don't like it. Frank says end of the food, but I mean, really to yourself. Because you're missing out on the opportunity to try something amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
You're right. And then when you start playing me like that, then it's like, all right, I'll try it somewhere. Well, if you were to get the girls together and we'd go to Filoni's, maybe Mama Filoni will give us some fish eggs.
Maybe. I remember you told me you went to Niche and you scraped it off of something.
No.
Yes.
No. They had the fish eggs in the egg, and so what I did is I very carefully and skillfully put wrappers down there to make everyone think I ate the fish eggs, but I ended up hiding it under the napkin.
Okay.
Because I didn't want people to be like, oh, you're not going to eat that? So I had to hide it to make people think I was sophisticated.
You're digging yourself deeper here.
All right, Kat Neville, host of Feast TV as well as FeastSTL.com is the website, Feast Magazine publisher. You have a couple restaurants for us.
It's baseball season.
Yes.
I think you'd have to live under a rock to not know that the Cardinals' home opener was this week, and they've got a series of games throughout the rest of the month even, and today's a day game. So at any rate, I've got a couple of spots that are brand new and are worth checking out pre or post game.
Perfect.
So the first one that I'm going to mention is the Flying Saucer, and it's at 900 Spruce, and it is literally a block and a half from the stadium. When you're standing on the stoop looking at the Flying Saucer sign, you can see the St. Louis Cardinals thing on the stadium itself.
All right.
So it's a great spot to, park your car, get there early, park your car, go over there and get a beer. This is a beer emporium. It is actually a national chain. I believe they have 17 locations, or this is the 17th location or something like that. And they are focused on beer. They have food, they've got burgers and wings and that kind of stuff, but really you go here for the beer and for the atmosphere, and they even have an outdoor seating area that faces the stadium. So you can really get connected to the experience of people walking in and out of the game, and it's a great opportunity just to hang out and kind of soak up the atmosphere. Now, if you don't have tickets, they also do have TVs and stuff like that, but it's not along Broadway. It kind of extends that experience away from kind of that strip kind of along that heads south of the stadium. This is actually west of the stadium.
Right. I got you. Yeah. So it's on the it's closer to Tucker Boulevard there.
Exactly.
Right.
And so this is their beer list. I'm showing the camera. It's huge. I mean, it's absolutely humongous. And so what they do is they break it up by style of beer, and then they have a nice description of the general style. So golden ale or blonde ales, barley wine, strong ales, Belgian golden ales, Trappist ales. I mean, they go all the way IPAs, porters, stouts, then they have rotating drafts, wheat beers, all this kind of stuff. And so what I would suggest that you do to tackle this is decide what style of beer that you want and then choose from within. They'll give you little tastes if you want. And they also mark which ones are local. They're very good about highlighting the local beers that are produced here. They have everything from they've got Urban Chestnut. They have Morgan Street, and I was sitting there that they have the Morgan Street Pilsner. I am ashamed to say, I didn't realize that Morgan Street sold their beer outside of their brew pub, which is right there, obviously, on the landing.
Right.
And so they also have Perennial. They have, they have Schlafly, of course, Boulevard, which is, from Kansas City.
Right.
And so they really do a terrific job of highlighting the local stuff as well as giving you options from around the world. So it's a really fun way to, like I said,
Sure.
kick off for, end your Cardinals experience.
And 900 Spruce Street dead ends at the Stan Musial statue.
Yes.
So that's Spruce Street. So all you have to do is walk east a block or two.
Exactly.
And you're at the Flying Saucer, brand new, just opened, 900 Spruce Street.
Yep.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2 is even newer. It actually opened on Monday.
Okay.
And it's called Alumni. It's at 200 North 13th Street. And if you're not sure of where that is, it's in the new, I believe they're called the Park Place Apartments, and it's right by Soldiers Memorial,
right
by the refurbished, gorgeous downtown library. And what they are doing now, number one, I want to say this is not a sports bar. It is kind of it's not a high-end experience, but it's a nicer experience. But they have a number of televisions in the bar area, and in a couple of weeks, they actually are going to debut a shuttle to and from the games.
Okay.
And so they want to encourage people to come and enjoy before or after the game, but it's not a place that's like a rowdy sports bar. Just want to kind of get that out of the way. But they are celebrating the chef Eric Brenner is well known for Moxie. He used to run Moxie in the Central West End.
Right.
He went to New York for a while, and now he's back. And the Lawrence Group actually has launched this restaurant, and so he's the executive chef. He's doing St. Louis classics. So you can go and you can get toasted ravioli, which is actually fantastic. It's handmade T-ravs that are filled with a really fantastic mixture of ground meats and spices, and then a terrific, slightly sweet, slightly salty marinara with a good hit of garlic in it, a total St. Louis style. They've got chicken wings, and then they have things like they got the flatbreads with Provel. They also have things like they have muscatoli on the menu. They
it's a must staple.
Exactly. They have a green bean salad. They have a fantastic, actually, Caesar salad where the croutons are actually sliced and fried calamari. They have a steak mudiga, which anybody who is familiar with St. Louis Italian restaurants, you're going to see that on the menu. And so it comes with like this lemon white wine sauce, a little bit of Provel cheese, but it's not this kind of gooey thing. Fresh handmade pasta and some broccolini. I mean, this is Americana, straight up St. Louis fare, but it's done in kind of a slightly more refined way, but it still is very approachable and knowable for people that want that. So he's celebrating the past of St. Louis food, and then also kind of trying to hint toward the future. So he has things like duck, other types of pasta on the menu, but on the dessert menu, there is gooey butter cake.
Yes.
And you have to try it. It's really quite good. One of the gals that actually is working as a server, she is also their pastry chef. And so everything is made in-house, and it's terrific.
This is the building. This is redone. They've got apartments up top.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, you should go to Alumni just to see the lobby of the hotel. The lobby is
it's beautiful,
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a beautiful building, and they just opened up a Smoothie King on the ground floor of that same building, as well as I'm going to screw this up, Flying Cow. I think it's the Flying Cow. It's a frozen yogurt place. Okay. And I don't remember if it's Flying Cow or Flying. It doesn't matter. But so it's frozen yogurt. So they've got a lot of great amenities right there. And what I was saying, I saw Eric yesterday. When I went in for dinner, because like I said, it's only been open since Monday. What I am excited to see is that this type of development is extending off of Wash Ave. Mm-hmm. So you're seeing, obviously there's a cluster of places that over the past 10 years have really helped to solidify, what's happening downtown right there on Washington Avenue. But with the new MX development farther east. Right. On Washington Avenue, and now what's happening clearly kind of here on 13th and off of, I believe, Olive. It's nice to see, and the interior is really it's beautiful.
It's brass. It's like Gilded Age. It's like old school. You think like Rockefeller is going to turn the corner at him. It's just you're just blown away at how magnificent it is.
It is really lovely, but I do want to say the interior of Alumni is actually, it hints toward mid-century. They're going for kind of a much more, it's definitely not this Gilded Age look. They're looking for something that they have everybody kind of dressed in plaid shirts and kind of, skinny jeans, and they have really great front of the house staff, very well trained. Right. They want to be a welcoming addition to downtown. They're going to have a patio there soon too.
Alumni, 200 North 13th Street. You have to check it out for the great food as well as check out that lobby. That's fantastic. And then the Flying Saucer, 900 Spruce. I got a minute. Feast TV is up.
Yes,
it's out.
Up. It is. Yeah, and actually, we're working on the next episode right now because we are designing this to go hand in hand with each issue of the magazine. And so the next issue of the magazine is the Missouri wine issue, the local wine issue.
Nice.
So I've been on the road. I've been in
checking out the wineries.
In St. John. I've been in Augusta.
You got to do what you got to do.
Herman. I know it's rough. It's rough,
All right.
but it's a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think.
FeastSTL.com is
Yes.
where we get the magazine online
Yes.
as well as the TV show.
Absolutely.
Star of stage, screen, and radio, Kat Neville with Feast Magazine. Have a good week.
Thanks, you too.
You got it. 8:47. David Hunt from the Post is going to be with us. He broke that story about how the city of St. Louis has to pay the Rams $2 million in legal fees. What's the story? He'll tell us next on KTRS.
I bet you I can make you hungry. Tenderloin Benedict, crab cake and eggs, lobster scramble, and croissant French toast. That's brunch at Jimmy's, made to order the way it should be. Hi, I'm Jimmy Christo, owner of Jimmy's on the Park, and I'm inviting you to join us this week and every week as we feature our great Sunday jazz brunch. Our menu features a variety of great breakfast items, sandwiches and salads, and a special section just for kids, all made fresh to order at Jimmy's. Relax and enjoy live music by St. Louis's own Jim Manley and Mark Fredericks. Special drink prices on peach bellinis, champagne, mimosas, and the best Bloody Mary in town, served from 10 o'clock till 2. That's Jimmy's on the Park, serving that great Sunday jazz brunch every Sunday from 10 to 2, lunch Tuesday through Saturday, and dinner 7 nights a week. Call us for reservations at 725-8585. That's 725-8585. Or visit us at jimmyscafe.com. Join us for a brunch you're sure to remember at Jimmy's.